Hi, boys and girls. So this week we are now working with the warm and the cool colors. So if you remember on our color wheel, we have learned in the past about rainbow order. And on the color wheel, you know that the rainbow order is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So if we take our color wheel and we cut it in half, like you will have seen in the beginning of the video, one side will have the warm colors, like you can see in my fish here, which are red, orange, and yellow. And then the other half of the color wheel will have the colors like in the water, blue, green, and purple. So that's what we're going to practice today. We're going to be making a fish, as you can see, and you're going to get to make the style fish that you like, or you can do the fish style that I'm going to do here. And then in the background, we're going to break up our water just to make it a little more interesting and be able to use our cool colors. So we will go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with the fish. Now, you can do any kind of fish shape that you'd like, but we're not going to be adding a lot of details to the body. We're just going to do the outline of the body, add a simple dot for the eye, and then we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is inside of the middle of my paper, I want to make my fish kind of big so it fills it up. I don't want to do something that would be like really small like this, because then you're going to have so much water and barely any fish. So I'm going to start by doing a curved line like a sad face, and then I'm going to go and make another curved line like a happy face. I'm going to do a diagonal line and another diagonal line for the tail. And you can do this straight down, but I'm going to just make a little bit of a wiggle here. All right, so now we're going to add the fin to the top and to the bottom. So for my top one, I'm just going to go like this. And for my bottom one, I'm just going to do almost like a little zigzag here. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add a dot. I'll color that in black for the eye, and my fish is done. So like I said, we're not going to add any more details to it. If you really want to add a little line for the mouth, you could do that, but if not, leave it like this. So now for the background, we're going to make some wiggly lines. So when we do those, we're going to do them right through the fish. So pick a spot over here, just make a wiggle, and then you're going to leave a space. Don't do them too close. You're going to have to do like 100 of them, and you don't want them to overlap. So we're going to keep a space between them. Now we're wiggling, and it doesn't have to wiggle the same way. All right, this one I'm going to start to go into the fish. Same thing here. We'll do one more. Actually, I'll stick one more here. All right. So make sure that you start at the top, you go all the way down to the bottom. So now I'm going to bring my other picture back. So when you guys are coloring, you can use crayons, markers, whatever you guys had. I used markers in mine. So remember, you're going to use the warm colors to do your fish. So not any color that you like, but stick to the warm colors on the one half of your color wheel. So you're going to do it kind of like a pattern. So I started with yellow, then I went to red, orange, and then I started again until I got to the end of the fish. Just to make it a little different, I chose a different pattern on the top for the fins and on the bottom for the other fin. So you can do that part however you'd like, but remember, stick to the warm colors. Your water would mostly be blue, but we're going to use the other cool colors. So purple, blue, and green, and then you continue it like a pattern all the way across. So you can use any shade. So if you only have a light blue or you only have a dark green, that's fine. It could be any shade of these colors. If you really don't have red, you could even use pink. Pink is technically part of the warm colors. It's a shade of red, because when we make pink, we mix red and white. So if you don't have red, you could always use pink. All right. Or even if you wanted to mix pink in here, that would be okay too. So I can't wait to see how you guys do on your underwater fish here and using the warm and the cool colors. And I can't wait to see how they come out.